I've got 9 hours on this Lucioli now. A little bit early to take it apart, but I'm having an unexpected issue that I haven't had with Moose's regular tubes or anything else. So let me show you guys what is going on with the Lucioli. I've got a spoke and nipple that are completely missing. And these are the stock carbon steel spokes and aluminum nipples on this wheel. See this empty hole right here? The spoke is completely missing and the nipple fell down inside the rim. What I think's going on is normally your tube inflates or your Moose and it drops down inside that drop center there and it holds the spoke nipples down, okay? With this Lucioli, look what's happening. The Lucioli, I think, just kind of goes straight across here and leaves a lot of room for the nipple to move up. What's happened is this nipple came loose, completely unscrewed itself, fell down inside the rim. There's one other loose spoke on this wheel right here, and I have had to tighten these spokes from time to time. This spoke and nipple are loose, but you could completely unscrew this nipple and let it fall down inside there with the Lucioli installed. So I'm not running rim tape on this wheel, but I should from now on with the Lucioli, knowing that it isn't filling this drop center like a typical tube would. Now the other thing I want to point out before I take this apart and we find our missing spoke nipples down in there is that these spokes, these are carbon steel spokes, they are about 3.5 millimeters in diameter. From time to time I have to tighten them. It really has nothing to do with what ones have weights on it and what ones don't. This wheel down here I put together a long time ago. I got maybe 50 hours on it. These are warp 9 stainless spokes with stainless nipples. They are 4.5 millimeter diameter spokes that are stainless with stainless nipples. I have not one time had to adjust this wheel since the very first time I put it together. It's just been awesome. And I think it may be the spokes that make a really big difference. Lucioli, look how heavy duty this thing is. This is the tube. It's no wonder the instructions say, the instructions actually tell you not to run their tube without a tire. You could actually drive on this thing. I balanced these. I put a little lightweight aluminum gun sight level on the brake rotor, hang it from the ceiling, and you can balance them. This one, I balanced without the tire on it because when you run real low pressure, the tires do move and spin a little bit from time to time. So I didn't want to be balancing the tire. I just want to balance the Lucioli in the wheel. So this time it took 5 ounces. Last time I put 7.5 ounces of weight on it with the tire on it, but just got 5 ounces this time. To keep from losing spokes again, I just safety wired them all together. That's 025 safety wire. I actually had some spokes come loose and fall out, so that should help as well. So Ben and I are 8 miles in, temperatures between about 29 and 33 degrees. And so far I do not like the Lucioli at 4 PSI. As you can see here, after you get 5 to 10 hours on the Lucioli and run it at 2 PSI, it is plenty squishy. But there really is not a PSI correlation between the Lucioli and a standard tube. I like the Lucioli at 2 PSI. I'd say it's equivalent to 6 PSI on a standard tube.